Hi guys, latest wee video here is just going to be on glute focused reverse lunges. So all I want you to do in this exercise, which you're going to be doing this week, is stand sort of feet quite narrow together, okay? You're going to hip hinge. All I want you to do is hinge at the hips like this, so you're pushing your hips back that way. It's really important when you're doing this exercise that you keep your back nice and long and flat. And the reason for that is that it will help maximise the stretch through the glutes. So what I want to see is this sort of posture, because as soon as you do that, like the connection here is lost between the top of the glute and the hamstring. So I want you to really push back. If you imagine that, like, by pushing your hips back and keeping your back flat, you're sort of like lengthening and stretching the muscle, okay, which is what we're wanting to get out of this exercise. So from about here, okay, I was maybe exaggerating a little bit, going a bit too far back there. So you're hinging back from there, okay, and then all you're doing from there is stepping back into reverse lunge. But what we want is see how, if you can see my knees past the line of my toes, my calf and hamstring, or you can't get a gap through there, so that's kind of what we're looking with your finger, that's kind of what we're looking for. And then you step back up. Keep a tiny bend in the knee and the hip, so don't completely straighten like this. Keep a slight bend in the knee and the hip throughout the exercise, and that will just keep tension on the muscle throughout the movement, which is what we're after. I want to create time under tension, as it's called. So that's the movement there, okay? So if you've got a forward lean with the torso here, your back's nice and your spine's nice and long, you're stepping back, but make sure when you step back that you don't step back like this, okay? So now the knee's behind the toe, okay? So we're taking a wee bit of tension away here when we do that. So don't step back like this. You're creating range, okay, by letting your knee come forward past the toe, heel stays in the ground, so that movement there, okay. So hopefully that makes sense. So just practice that if you want in the house. That's the movement there. Okay, you throw this right in the glute. It's very effective if it's done correctly, okay. So that's glute focused reverse lunges.